Hi, it's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today I am back with a couple more Bandai toys. Guys, I am so excited because I did post another video on this channel, which I'll put a link in the description below, and I thought I had given you a video review of all of the Bandai Create Your Own Avatar toys. But surprise! There are extras that weren't shown on the back of those boxes of the toys that I bought. This is Shank with an avatar and yes, with an avatar. I did finally find the Ralph that goes with the avatars, and I will show you their packaging up close here. As always, pause if you need to see anything closer or read it. So then here's the packaging for yes. I love how yes is spelled with 3 S's. It's so exciting. It's not just yes, it's yes, you know? I'm going to show you this box up close real quick, and then I'm gonna get him open. Anyway, guys, I'm super excited about these because I absolutely loved the initial one. I have Felix, Vanellope, and Calhoun. I do now have all of them, I think, so let's get them open. You just kind of make an edge around each of these tabs, then it will pop off and you'll be able to pull this inner tray out. The toys are a little bit difficult to get out of that inner packaging. The avatars actually do stand. We got Shank standing. Be careful how close you put them to each other because if one falls down, then the domino effect. So all of these toys actually do stand up. This avatar was a little bit harder for me to get to stand. I don't really know why, but here's a close-up of the Shank figure. And she is the driver of a really expensive car. So here's Yes up close. Yes manages the BuzzTube Studio, which is similar to YouTube. All right, I'll show you the avatar characters close up. They do have shoulder ball joints, so up, out, around, as well as a little bit of a ball joint in the legs. They're not as obnoxious. I mean, she can't kick her leg directly at a 90-degree angle out here, but she does have a slightly limited ball joint in her thighs. Sadly, she doesn't have knee, elbow, wrist, or ankle joints, but these figures are so thin that I'd be worried if they added those joints that they would break really easily. Very lightweight plastic, but I don't feel like I'm gonna break her. I mean, I'm kind of pushing on her a little bit, and I really don't feel like she will break anywhere, so I'm pretty happy with the design of that. Yes has the same articulation with the shoulder ball joints and the thighs as well, and she's even thinner than Shank is, so you can imagine having actual joints at her elbows, wrists, knees, and ankles would be a little bit crazy. They also have a joint in their heads. Shank does not, but Shank's head might not move because of her hair. I think her hairpiece is kind of glued down into there, and then the hood and everything, so it would be very difficult to turn her head. But yes, actually can turn her head and tilt it some. It's a little bit difficult to move, but if you look really close, on glasses here, I'll try to get it to focus, they're rubber banded to her face, which means I can probably take her glasses off. I don't want to do that because I'm afraid that I will lose her glasses. They don't actually hook behind her ears, they're just a straight spoke on either side, so I'm really worried that they won't stay on her face. Overall, these figures are fairly detailed. Oh, these avatars are so cool, you guys. The girl with the ballet bun was actually from the movie, not a super major character, but I think she was the one searching for women's tights when we first meet Knowsmore. She has a kitty cat face and a thumbs down. The superhero looking guy, who I don't remember him from the film, has a musical note and this emoji, which some kids will find really exciting. I'm not a big fan of the whole poop emoji trend, but I might just add a little sticker over it of a different emotion that I want to use. Okay, their hair came off really easy on these two. I think these two may have been made a little bit later in the line, and they may have gotten some different feedback because I did have some difficulty getting the hair off on one of the previous figures. So here are the different facial expressions. Now you can spin the top of their heads to move the eyes to different mouths, and that's how you get to 16 different facial expressions. And I want to show you both of them up close so you can see every one of the eyes and faces. This is so adorable. Oh, I love this one. See, I told you he looked like a superhero. That's awesome. Okay, and then he's got his angry eyes too. That's fun. Okay, I love that. Don't hold it by his body to spin it, but you can just spin the top and bottom. Alright, so that's how it spins. So here's the different pieces. You can change out their shirts or their pant shoes combo, which I think is super adorable. And they do actually have 5 different holes on the top of their head. So when you put in these emoji signs, if you'd like to put in multiple signs, you can do that. Or if you want to put the sign, you know, a little over to one side, or whatever you want to do with it. And you can put the sign in with a bald character, or add one of the hair pieces, which I think is super cute. Now, if you do have the hair pieces on, there is only one spot for the sign to go, so you really only have the multiple sign option if you have a bald character, but it's really neat that you can still use it as a bald character too. I think that was pretty good attention to detail. Here is Ralph out of the package. Super, super cool, very large toy. As far as articulation, he does have a twist joint in the arms. They move in and out a little, but not a whole lot. The left arm moves a little more than the right does. He actually does not have a neck joint despite it looking like he does. However, he does have a forward, backward, in, out ball joint on each of his legs. Summary of pros and cons. Each of the main characters do have 4 to 5 different joints. Yes's head additionally moves, that's the 5th joint. The figures are highly detailed and movie accurate. They even have the belt buckle on Shank. You can see it's actually a textured little octopus squid looking thing. I'm not sure. The avatar guys each have 16 different expressions. Their hair, shirts, and bottoms are all interchangeable with the single piece and with any of the others in the set, which is super cool. All of the main characters are actually in scale to one another. These are super playable, and the avatars were just a crazy fun extra idea that I love. They do all stand, which I was not expecting, especially with Yes's feet being as tiny as they are. Cons, it is a little bit difficult to make them stand. Some of the avatar characters, their hair will get kind of stuck on them. These two were really great. Other than that, I don't have any more cons. These toys are fantastic. Improvement suggestions for the company. I want an avatar only pack, and I want it to come with the Mr. Litwack because that's the only avatar that I really remembered and wanted from the movie that didn't come in any of these sets, and I'm super, super, super sad. So I wanted to come with Mr. Litwack, and then I wanted to have just a whole bunch of different colors of shirts, pants, shoes, hair, and sign pieces so that we can just keep switching out with our avatar characters that we have. I think that would be super, super cool, and we'd get the Mr. Litwack. So please, 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 Bandai, make us that. Rating. You guys already know what's coming. 5 out of 5 stars. I love these. I can't believe they actually stand too. They're super highly detailed. They got the movie figures, but they also move and are posable, so they're really, really, really playable. And these are just too fun for my life. I really honestly thought I would just throw these out when I got them, but they are really ridiculously fun randomly. So they remind me a little bit of potato heads. So I love them, and now I want to buy packs of like 50 of them and play with them all. Unrelated to Wreck-It Ralph, I just think they're super cool. Let me know what you guys think of all of these, and I will post a link in the description down below of the set of the first few that I thought were all of them. As always, like, subscribe, and share your favorite videos. Check out my channel for plenty of other toy reviews on all sorts of things. Have a great time playing. Bye.